Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Friedland here, and I just wanted to make this quick blog post just to talk about the subject that's probably covered a lot by a lot of other people, but it's something that affects me and I'm sure it affects you as well, and that is getting ready to get ready. I can't tell you how many times I have wanted to be super productive for the day, and I got in my office here and I had to rearrange my desk. I had to put stuff away. I had to make sure I had enough pens in the right place. I had to make sure my mic was set up right. I had to make sure that my lighting was set up, which you can see I am not using because you don't need it. You don't need special lighting to make a good video. You don't need special anything to have a productive day. The least effective thing that you could do to be productive is to try to get ready to be productive. Obviously, having lists, making lists, if you talk to anybody, anyone that's successful in business, successful in their online marketing business, successful in their brick and mortar business, they make schedules and they make lists. And if you want to be successful, if you want to get a focused, productive day, you need to make a list. And the day before you need to get done and what you need to get done, you make the list, because that's usually when you're thinking about everything that needs to happen for the next day. So those moments where you're sitting on the couch, maybe watching some TV, or maybe you're just reading a book, and all of a sudden you have something that comes in your mind, and you're like, oh yeah, I need to get that done. I'll write it down later. Don't do that. Make sure you write it down right there. Always keep a pad of paper on you. Something that looks a little bit like this. Just a quick pad. I keep about 30 of these hanging around just to have handy to write on. And I have a pad of paper with me on my person, a pen. So when I have an idea, which I always have something pop into my brain, I write it down and I can review it for later. And if it's still a great idea when I come back to it, if it's still something that I'm interested in doing, then I haven't forgotten about the idea. A lot of the times I also do some stand-up comedy as a side note, and I will think of a great joke, or I'll think of a great subject for a joke, and I'll say to myself, I'll remember that later. All right, I'll write it down later. I'm busy right now. And that's probably the worst thing you can do, because when you're in that creative zone, that's when you need to start writing things down. That's when you need to record something. Have a recording device, like something like Catch Notes or something like that on your phone. So maybe if you can't write it down, you can at least type it in, or you can record it. Record your idea, especially if it's like a lyric, or if you're a writer, or if you're writing blog posts, or if you're writing articles and you have a great subject for a blog or something like that. You can write that down, or you can speak it into your phone and have it recorded. And so that way it stimulates your brain to remember what you were thinking. So just as a note for you, just as a special little blog post that I wanted to just put up there, if you're wanting to have a productive day, don't worry about the clutter. Don't worry about your paperwork being out of place. Don't worry about having enough pens. Don't worry about your printer having enough ink or enough paper or whatever. That stuff will come, and you'll get that stuff taken care of as it comes up. But I'm letting you know that if you want to have a productive day, just put your nose to the grindstone. Make that list the night before of everything you need to get done, people you need to call, projects you need to get accomplished, supplies you might need to buy, and put it in order of importance. I would always contact the people. If you're in a people business that requires you to contact people, whether you're doing network marketing, you need to contact some leads, or your downline, or whether you're doing a home-based business, or some sort of marketing business where you need to contact new clients or get in touch with new clients or make cold calls. Make sure you get that stuff accomplished first. We are a people society, and you have to get done. You have to talk to the people first. Get all your communication stuff handled first, and then worry about your paperwork and your to-do list, and you're cleaning the house, and you're taking out the garbage, and you're buying new printer paper and ink and all that stuff. Get all your communication stuff handled first, because that's what takes the most energy out of you, is communication and the thought of having to call somebody, and it's uncomfortable. especially if it's someone that you don't know, or if it's going to be an uncomfortable conversation, or if you're just not a salesperson, or you don't like cold calling, but you know you have to do it to make some money or to get your business to grow. As they say, swallow the frog, get that stuff done first, and then work on the task stuff, whether it's writing a blog post or writing part of a blog post or making a video like this. You know, write your script out, then shoot the video if you have a script. If you go unscripted like me, well, then you get these rambling videos that sometimes make sense. But anyway, just my encouragement to you is, I would say, if you want to be productive, don't stop getting ready to get ready. Just sit down at your desk or sit down wherever your productive or creative zone is, whether it's your home office, whether it's a Starbucks, whether it's, you know, a little deck, sun deck, whatever, wherever you live, wherever you are most productive. Sit down there and just hash out what you need to get done and just start checking it off your list. Start checking it off the list. And at the end of the day, when you've accomplished either all or most of the stuff on your list, you can look at that list and you can say, wow, I got so much accomplished today and I want to do it again tomorrow. And that's when you'll see the biggest leaps in your business and in your success, is by continuing to become productive, by continuing to get things accomplished. And it gives you that boost of confidence to continue, to keep on going, to keep on with that pattern, with that habit of being productive and getting things done. And as you see your success in getting things done rise, you'll see your money, your income rise. You'll see your amount of communication rise. You'll see your following rise. You'll see your amount of opt-ins rise, because you are doing those things that are productive. You're doing those things that may not seem like they're making money at the time you're doing them, but because you're being consistent and people can see that you're being consistent with your blog posts, with your phone calls, with your Facebook posts, with your marketing materials, whatever it is, people can see that you're being productive and they want to be productive too. So they want to follow someone that they know accomplishes a lot of goals and is successful and appears to be productive and focused. And so as you become more productive and focused, people will want to follow you, and that's when you can start making that money. So it may not be an instant thing, but in due time, you'll see that you'll get a large following of people that will want to accomplish what you can accomplish, and that's when you can start charging some money for coaching or putting together a product on productivity, anything of that nature, and really feel accomplished in your life. And I just want to just throw that out to you and just say, just get it done. Whatever you need to get done, make a list, get it done, and you will see your self-esteem rise, you'll see your amount of productivity rise, and you'll see your income rise. And I hope that you all have a fantastic day. I hope that this blog post helped out some of you that may be struggling with productivity. And if I can offer one more thing at the end of this video, it's just to do one thing each day that is on your goal list. One thing. Write one blog post per day, make one video per day, write one article per day. Whatever it is, just do one step per day, and then you can do more and more stuff as time goes on, and you'll become more and more accomplished and more productive. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, and God bless you, and bless you in your endeavors and your business, and I hope that you all have a great weekend. All right? Take care. Bye.